Okay, so Scout, what are you doing? Where are we? What is this beautiful bush next to you? And what is in your hand?
This is my favorite bush of all, no, my favorite plant of all time. And I save the seeds every year because it's a hard plant to find. And I want to give baby plants to my friends every spring. So this is Siberian Pea Shrub, and it's the same family as peas. And you can see it's grown, the seeds are grown in little bitty pods. And in those pods are little bitty seeds. And those seeds we can plant in the fall, and they grow into little plants like this come spring, and then we share them with our friends. The cool thing about these seeds is they can be sprouted and people can eat them, or you can sprout them and give them to animals to eat in the winter time. And it's a beautiful shrub as well. It's from Siberia, which is a country really cold, way up north above Russia.
And what's it look like in spring when it's blossoming?
In spring, there's little yellow flowers all over the place. So it's a wonderful pollinator. It also makes the soil healthier because it gives to the soil instead of taking away from the soil. And in the fall, it turns bright red.
So that we'll be looking forward to that in the coming days, right?
You betcha.
Great, thank you. Okay, here we are in an impromptu pumpkin patch. What in the world is this beautiful orb you have under that basket, and why is it under the basket?
Well, it's under the basket to protect it, to make sure that nobody picks it, because we're saving this special blue pumpkin from France that somebody gave me the seed from, and they saved the seed, and we're saving this one for the seed only, and we're going to harvest it once it gets a darker blue, and we're going to then plant the seed next year, next summer. But we also want to make sure that when we harvest the seed, that we taste the squash. Why save it if it doesn't have some kind of goodness in it, whether it's for eating or for decoration or even for feeding our animals, which we grow a lot of pumpkins to feed our animals. Now we are saving seed from other kinds of pumpkin varieties as well, and those are for pie pumpkins. And we save those seeds because the seeds are hard to come by, but also we really like to eat pumpkin seeds, which there's a recipe that we have for you.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, tout le monde.
Okay, so you were at a pumpkin a moment ago, now you've got a bouquet of flowers. What's going on here?
Wait a second. We also had Siberian pea shrub. So we've had a shrub, a vine, and a tall amaranth. And now we've got flowers. So this is calendula. We spend a lot of time saving the seed every year of calendula. It's a flower that we put in all of our greenhouses for pollination. We also use it as a cut flower for our shareholders. And we just like the looks of it. And it's easy to save the seeds. So this is the seed head. This is the flower. And here are these little crumply, I don't know, Maria, what would you call that?
Just like what you were saying, crumply little somethingies.
Yeah, serpentines.
Serpentines, right.
And they're so easy. All we do is once it's dried, which most seeds we dry before we plant them in the spring. They're usually dried. And we'll put these in Ziploc bags or in a glass jar. Once they're dry, label them, put them in our kitchen or in the office, and then plant them the next year.
And doesn't calendula have some beautiful health benefits?
Oh, it's supposed to be very good for your skin and calming effect too. So you'll see it in a tea, you'll see it in a lotion.
So clearly you don't drink a lot of calendula then, as we all can see.
No calming for me.
That's 2023. Okay, so I see in your right hand you have a beautiful wand of amaranth. It's a red amaranth, which is to me the most common. What is this on your other hand?
Oh, Maria, this was gorgeous a month ago. This was bright yellow orange, like goldenrod color. And this is growing in a greenhouse specifically because we kept it away from this one so they wouldn't cross-pollinate.
So you have a golden amaranth and a red amaranth, okay?
Yeah, and we're saving the seed of the golden one because it's so unusual, and we can eat the leaves when they're little, we can eat the stem when it's growing, like asparagus, and we can eat the seed once it's been dried and hung. So it's a multi-purpose flower plant grain. Wonderful. It's one of my all-time favorites. Wait a second. The Siberian
You've said that about all of them.
That's one of my favorites. I take it back. It's my second favorite. Sorry.
And it's an ancient grain as well?
It's a very ancient grain from Peru. So now we've got Siberian pea shrubs from Siberia. We've got a pumpkin from France. We've got amaranth from Peru. And we've got calendula from England. Woo!
Not bad for a little hillside farm in Vermont.
Not bad at all.
That's great.